10 facts about Monaco everyone should know. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining the Prophets of Success, a channel where the most successful people come to up their game. Monaco, the sovereign country bordered by France, Italy, and the Mediterranean Sea, is one of the most iconic places to be and to be seen. It's a playground for the elite, and you certainly need to bank balance to mingle in these circles around Monaco. In today's video, Prophets of Success will be going over the top 10 facts that everyone should know about Monaco. Perhaps after hearing these facts, Monaco will be a must-place visit on your travel list. Who knows, right? So Prophets, before we get started, make sure to subscribe to Prophets of Success and click the bell icon to get updates on our latest and amazing videos. Done? Let's get rolling then. Number 10. Densely populated. With an area of just 0.78 square miles and a population of 38,300, Monaco is without a doubt one of the densest countries in the world. This may seem like a bad thing by the sound of it, with too many people living below the poverty line in many other densely populated countries. The reality, however, speaks differently. Surprisingly, despite being the most densely populated country, Monaco bags the #1 position on the Human Development Index and has a poverty rate of 0%. How crazy is that? Number 9. Flag of the country. Have you ever seen the Indonesian flag? The flag of Monaco resembles that to a great extent. Both of them comprise of a blend of horizontal bicolors of red and white. The only difference between the two national flags, however, is that the flag of Indonesia is no longer. Indonesia isn't the only country. The national flag of Poland follows a similar design to that of Monaco's. The two flags are identical, except that the stripes in the Polish flag needs to be vertically inverted to form the flag of Monaco. Singapore is another one on the list, featuring its close resemblance to the Monaco flag, with the only exception being the presence of a white crescent and 5 white stars at the hoist side of the red stripe. Number 8. Hollywood and Monaco, a bond made in heaven. If you're a fan of Hollywood, you're sure to love this country. Many movies, including Madagascar and Europe's Most Wanted, have been filmed in Monaco. The country's world-class casinos have served as the set of numerous James Bond movies as well. More on the casinos later. For now, what's important for you to know is that the glamour and wealth associated with this city-state is a reason it's always succeed in attracting the attention of Hollywood filmmakers, bringing them to Monaco. Number 7. Natives are the minority. Yes, you heard it right. The native people that goes by the name of Monegasque form the minority group in their own homeland. Most of the people residing here are foreign-born instead. The biggest group amongst these are the French nationals that account for 28.4% of the country's total population. The remainder of the demographic segment can be classified into Monegasque's 21.6%, Italians at 18.7%, British at 7.5%, and people of various other nationalities filling in the remaining segment. These are some of the strangest demographics in the world. Number 6. Police are everywhere. Monaco is one of the most secure places on the planet. Monaco has a video surveillance system operating 24 hours, alongside the fact that one police officer is responsible for the security of 100 residents. 515 men and women are part of this police force, guarding a small population segment, making the country's police force one of the largest on a per-area as well as per capita basis. In short, the police are everywhere in the state and crime is very low. Number 5. GDP per capita. Monaco has a GDP per capita figure of $165,420, the second highest in the world and only one of the 4 countries to have exceeded the $100,000 mark. The country lags behind Liechtenstein, a German-speaking principality country tucked in between Austria and Switzerland. According to the United Nations, Liechtenstein has a per capita GDP of $166,021. Monaco is slightly shorter in number, but it must also be kept in mind that Liechtenstein is about 80 times larger in the area of Monaco. Before we move ahead, Prophets, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and click the bell icon. Now let's proceed to number 4. Number 4. Casinos. As we mentioned earlier in the list, casinos are a favorite spot for the Hollywood directors to shoot the scenes for their movies. Strangely, the citizens of the country are banned from entering these casinos. The monarchy ruling the country recognizes the drawbacks of commercial gambling and prohibits its citizens from doing so by law. Despite being one of the world's premier destinations for gambling as well as home to the Monte Carlo Casino, the rule exists and are adhered to by its citizens. If you're not already stunned by these facts about Monaco, we now present to you our top 3 picks of the list. Number 3. Insane amount of wealth. Every 1 out of 3 people you would come across in Monaco would be a millionaire, and 1 would be a billionaire out of every 12,600 residents you meet. These stats are really out of this world. It's one of the most expensive on a global scale. 1 square foot for residents is averagely priced at $4,560 in the country. This is way higher than some of the most expensive housing markets in the world, such as New York City and Hong Kong, where the average prices are $1,773 and $2,859 respectively. In 2017, the average home price in Monaco for just resale was €4.5 million, or more than $5 million. You might be thinking that you would just buy a 1-room apartment instead of a lavish house to live in Monaco for the rest of your life. This may not come as great news to you that buyers are expected to pay at least $1.6 million for a small 1-bedroom apartment in Monaco, whilst the normal apartments range from $2.2 million to $22.3 million, depending on their size. Too expensive? Why do millionaires then spend so much of their money here? The answer to this is quite simple and straightforward. No income tax. No corporation tax. High standards of living. Number 2. F1 racing. At the beginning of the 20th century, the director of an automobile club of Monaco, Anthony Nose, came up with the idea to organize a Formula 1 motor race in the streets of its principality. With the aid of a famous Monegasque pilot, Louis Chiron, he imagined a particularly complex course. The sportsman had to drive through the streets at a speed of more than 150 miles per hour. His idea lived on as Monaco Circuit is still today considered one of the most formidable automobile challenges in the world. Each weekend of the Ascension holiday, hundreds of thousands of spectators from all over the world come to this rendezvous of emotion and festivity when the quiet, sunny streets of Monaco come to life with the noise of the roaring motors. Another addition to the appeal of the country. Number 1. Second smallest nation of the world. Lying at an area of only 2.02 square kilometers across its horizons, Monaco is the world's second smallest country, following Vatican City in the rankings table. The country, which is home to millionaires and billionaires, is smaller than the famous Central Park in New York City, but certainly richer than the entire New York City. Hey Prophets, you stayed until the end, and that can only mean one thing. You are destined for success. If you made it this far, let us know by typing Casino Royale in the comments section below, so we know who made it till the end. Until next time, Prophets, thanks for watching and keep on striving for success. See you in the next video.